AW. We got Jack McKay in the net, starting lineup. It's going to be Marsh, Schumer, Helen, Green, and George. We've still got Cam out this morning. Hopefully he'll rejoin us for the second game. And Brody's back out again. He's muscled through a game yesterday. And of course, Owen back at home. Hopefully all the boys get better soon. Opening drive here from the Lake County Vipers. We'll just call them the Vipers. Lake County, Chicago, north of Chicago. Said it's right by the lake, but north and about as east as you can go without going into the water. The Vipers with the first opportunities of the game. And here comes Jorg out of the Rampage zone through center. Dumps it in. Vipers have it up ahead. Just past Green's stick. Schumer back from behind McKay. Passes across to Green. Gets it out of the zone. Vipers have to get back onside. They'll retreat to their own zone. Here come the Vipers down the left-hand side. Pressure from Jorg. Parent is there as well. Out to the point, held in on the line. Intercepted by Casagrande. Here's Casagrande on a break. He's got Soper trailer. Casagrande shot. Goal! That one's going to count today. The signal is goal. There's no hands in the air. Bryson gets the goal back that they took from him yesterday. Rampage strike first, 1-0 on a Casagrande breakaway. Parent in at center with Casagrande on the left, Soper on the right. Soper was trailing Casagrande to see if there was a rebound, but no second chance needed on that one. Mayer bumped off the puck. Puck goes to the far corner. Vipers set up shop in the Rampage end. Pass in front, intercepted. Down low. To the near corner. Only a Vipers player. Here comes Mayer. Vipers player, top of the left circle. Shot, deflected, left of the net. Parent down low, pressure. Out in front. Back to Parent. Vipers, top of the circle. Pass back into the near corner. Parent into the corner. Along the half wall. To the point. And here goes, looked like Casagrande was going to go again. Here he is now with Soper. Down the left-hand side. Drops the Soper, intercepted. Vipers trying to clear. Frank came in, Rampage back onside. Here comes Soper. Back up top. A giveaway. Roberts is back, as is Green. And a diving play in front. Green threw his body in the way. I think may have made one save. McKay got caught on the side, and then the net came off. So a face-off coming in the Rampage zone. 12:17 left in the first. 1-0 Rampage. Frank in to take the face-off. Tie up in the circle. Vipers send it into the side. Out to Roberts. Roberts being pressured off the puck. He's staying with it, though. Had it back momentarily. Now down low. Twos pinching down. So we've got 3 defensemen on the ice right now. And my guess is with 2 more forwards out, we've got some more players moving around. I think Twos is playing up with Green and Jorg back. Here goes Roberts. Down into the corner. Twos on the near side. Twos steps in at the half wall. Out to the point. Kept in by Mayer, fresh off the bench. Twos will go for a change. Mayer gloves it down. Sends it ahead. Back to the far side and cleared out by the Vipers. Rampage changing. On comes Marsh from Green. Marsh pulls up top of the circle, takes a look, sends it towards the goalie. He steers it into the far corner. Down low, Schumer and Helen working the far wall. Mayer comes across, sends it right in on net. Picked up by the Vipers defense. Good pressure down low from Marsh. Mayer pinching. Schumer was covering. Mayer goes back to the point. Far side, Sanborn pinching. Good active D right now from Rampage. Sent down low. Rampage keeping the pressure going in the Vipers' end. 10:27 left in the first. To the near corner. Marsh and Helen. And out of the zone. The Vipers have one up. They'll pass it. Rampage has Schumer with a good stick. Sanborn was also back. Mayer. Vipers working the far wall. Out to the point, but held in at the blue line. Sanborn will start and reverse. Then sends it right to left. Picked up by the Vipers. Centering pass, broken up. Vipers still with it. They'll send it back to the far wall. Rampage unable to clear. Shot from the point into McKay's glove. Another defensive face-off coming with 9:37 left in the first. Rampage up 1-0 off the Casagrande goal. He's back on the ice now with Parent and Soper. Parent to take the face-off. One by Rampage, taken by Jorg. He's being harassed with a stick. Parent racing down into the near corner. Sidesteps a hit. Out to the point. Jorg unable to keep it in. Casagrande comes across. Soper back across to Green, far side. Green tries to clear it to the point, gets run into. Right out in front, and McKay, loose puck picked up by Jorg. He'll flip it out to the point, held in again by the Vipers. Intercepted, up ahead to Soper. Still not out of the zone. Green will try again, that time able to clear. Soper with pressure as Parent changes. Frank comes on for Parent. Jorg back up. And the Vipers through some traffic. Puck goes to the far corner. Misdirection. Back behind McKay. 2-on-2 battle ends up back in the near corner. Right out in front. Over the net. There was some daylight there. McKay's glove flashed and the puck went over the top. McKay without a stick right now. He's got it now. Here comes Rampage. Up ahead to Soper. Soper with some speed. A foot race. Vipers player gets there first. Frank gives it to Roberts, who shoots it towards the net. Mayer pinching down. Soper covering the point. Frank comes in. There's going to be a penalty. And it's going to be on Rampage. Looks like Mayer for roughing. They're talking about it. So Vipers with the first power play of the game. Couldn't exactly tell. There was a lot of pushing and shoving going on in that corner. Apparently, Mayer was the prime offender or the worst offender, so he'll sit in the box for a minute and a half. Vipers on the power play. Rampage looked pretty good shorthanded yesterday. See if they can keep that up. Clear it now. Vipers will have to reset. Start from their own end. Chased deeper by Schumer. Good aggressive PK right now. Marsh up. 2-on-2 back the other way. Sanborn with a good stick. Forces wide. Back to the point and out. A foot race. Marsh will take the wide turn, go to the far side. Marsh just about stole it. And a good body by Schumer to bump off the puck, and then he gets muscled off. So Rampage keeping the puck out of their zone. Good PK so far. 36 seconds left on the man advantage for the Vipers. Marsh with some more pressure. Vipers having a hard time just getting it up to the Rampage blue line, which they now do. Sent it in, a big rebound, overskated, second shot blocked, and cleared out by Rampage. That one's going to go right on net, so no icing there. 15 seconds left. That's going to almost take the rest of the power play. Twos tried to send it up ahead. He'll get it there the second time. 3, 2, 1, Rampage back to full strength. Parent jumps on. Mayer goes to the bench. Right out in front. And the little knuckleball somehow flipped and twisted and turned right over McKay. That player was in so tight, I don't even know how he was able to flip it like that, but it was like super slow motion. And the Vipers tie it up right after the end of the power play. So an even strength goal. Casagrande gets it into the zone. Back out to center. They rush to the puck. Green back, sends it back out, up ahead to Casagrande. Casagrande down the left-hand side. Bumped off the puck, but follows it down. Parent now in the near corner. Hard to see down in that corner. Comes out to Jorgen, the point shot, deflected. Ends up on the other corner. Parent over there now. You definitely see what's going on in that corner. This rink is very similar to the West rink, though it does have more seating all along the glass instead of just the one middle area. But a big barn, just like the West rink. It does have a very nice brick face to it, though. Very classy. Far side. Soper with good pressure. Picks up the puck, sends it down low. Past Casagrande. He'll chase. Frank sends it down low. Frank has it. Takes a look, gets it to the point. Green walks the blue line, and the Vipers take it away. But Green gets it back, flips it up to Frank. Frank had to wait for Twos to get on side, and right as Twos got on side, I think Roberts may have gone in right before. Did get a little bit of feedback that the feed is a little choppy. We're at the whim of the Wi-Fi here. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. The other rinks were much nicer, much better facilities, probably better Wi-Fi. So just have to deal with what we got. Sorry for any of the technical difficulties. It will be posted in its entirety afterwards, and it'll be good quality when it's all done. Here come the Vipers down the left-hand side. Shot right into McKay's glove with 3:40 to go in the first. We're tied at 1. Jorg has it left to right, sent to the far wall over to Helen, who tries to get it out, but held in by the Vipers. Vipers with some renewed life after tying it up. Jorg into the corner. One-on-one battle. Schumer had a chance back into the corner. Vipers have it. Pressure from Green. Marsh takes a look. Move towards the center. Intercepted by George. George cuts towards the middle. Tries to shoot it either through the legs or around the defenseman, but that was blocked and now into the near corner. And here's a breakaway opportunity. They just couldn't connect. McKay has it covered. Face-off coming. Rampage sends on Parent, Casagrande, and Soper. Down low, Parent sends it and then gets run into. Parent chasing down low. Sanborn is there as well. Parent advances it slightly along the far wall, back to the point and out of the zone, so the Vipers will have to reset. They did not. And off the icing, looks like Rampage is going to change.
Come on. Let's go, Vipers.
What was the penalty? Oh, okay. So it wasn't offsides, or maybe it was, but there was also high sticking on Sanborn. So Vipers back on the power play. Out to the point. Looked like it was going to be a shot. Pass to the side wall. Vipers setting up. Extra attacker. Back and forth. Move towards the middle. Right out in front. Good D from Rampage. And we've got a whistle. Net is off.
Ryder, was the team focused in the
1:38 left in the first. 55 seconds left on the high sticking call to Sanborn, which I missed. This looked like it was a offsides. Rampage tried to get away with an extra player, and Casagrande was asked to get back on the bench. You're not trying if you're not cheating, I think is the saying. Or you're not trying hard enough if you're not trying to get away with things. Coach Clark knows a few tricks, I'm sure. Soper doing good work over keeping the puck pinned. Down low. Cycle up to the point and unable to hold in. I keep getting distracted because I guess there's a Charlie out on the other team, and I keep hearing the other parents yell, "Go Charlie," and I think they're talking about me, talking about the game, but I'll try not to be so distracted by that. Move out front, good stick from Helen. Out to the point, held in. 4-3-2-1. Rampage back to full strength. Sanborn goes to the bench. Frank rushing in to join the play with 35 seconds left in the first period. All tied at 1. Jorg with pressure. Vipers continuing to cycle the puck as if they're still on the power play. Frank looking on. High to low. 12 seconds left. Final rush by Helen down the middle. Dishes across the Soper. Puck was behind them. Soper gets run into. No play on the puck whatsoever. Just a body on Soper. That should be a penalty, but nothing called. And we'll break for the end of the first. 1 minute for each team to talk about it. We'll switch ends and continue with 15 more minutes in the second, all tied at 1. Coach Clark telling the boys something, pounding his fist, trying to make a point about something. He appears very calm, probably telling them for the most part they're doing a good job. A couple of things that they can work on. Talked with him and Cole after the game yesterday, and they said, yeah, that second game is just a couple of missed opportunities. The first game was just a couple of let-ups, but overall I think both coaches were very happy with what the boys accomplished yesterday and how they battled through stuff, especially with a lot of the illness that's been going on. Showing a lot of tenacity. And if this season is teaching these boys nothing else, it's definitely how to be tenacious, overcome all different kinds of adversity. Here's Frank in, take the face off. Roberts on the left, far side is Twos, who's moved up with Evans and Cook both being out from this game. Twos gets run into down low. Vipers attempting to exit. They do. Sanborn is back. Sends it up ahead to Frank. Back to Sanborn into the Rampage zone. Oh, Frank run into from behind pretty hard. No penalty. Very close to boarding was that. Now there's a penalty, and of course it's going to be on Rampage. So nothing on the boarding, but a pretty weak trip. Mayer's stick was there. The player went down, but I think they'd have a little bit more ability to stay on their feet. That was pretty weak. So the Vipers with their third power play of the game. Rampage still looking for their first. For those that missed it earlier, this team, the Vipers, are from north of Chicago, so that's not a local team. But there is a theory out there that everybody hates Rampage no matter where you go, no matter who you play. The refs just don't like Rampage, and I'm not sure why. Shot and gloved by McKay. 1:13 left on the Mayer tripping. 13:57 left in the second. We're all tied at 1. Vipers with the extra attacker. Out to the point. So far, both goals have been at full strength. Schumer with a shorthanded opportunity. Take the puck away. Comes down. Shot was blocked by the defenseman. Break back out front and now covered. Schumer in the middle of the whole Vipers team. Marsh was down there too. Just about got the rebound after the shot was deflected, ended up behind the net. Marsh did get the rebound, tried to center it, and that's when Schumer came crashing in and got goalie covered. Soper at center, Casagrande on the left. Rampage shorthanded, but an offensive zone face-off won by the Vipers, who still have 40 seconds left on their man advantage. Sanborn down low. Up ahead to Casagrande. Sanborn into the corner. Vipers working it out to the far point. A weak little shot attempt. Flipped up ahead towards Soper. Casagrande trying to get there. 9 seconds left on the Rampage PK. Nice pass across, but player had a hard time corralling it. Rampage back to full strength. Casagrande takes a look, gets it across towards Parent, who they're saying is offsides, but it sure looked like there was a skate on the blue line prior to the puck coming in, so no love on that call.
Let's go, Truth!
See, I saw a skate on the blue line, though, before the puck came in. I call it how I want to see it, okay? The parents that were right there by the blue line say that Tice Parent did not have his skate on the blue line. Must be the angle I'm looking at. See, that one looked offsides too, but they didn't call that one, so. Rampage on the attack. 12-13 left in the second. We're tied at 1. Vipers looking to clear. Up ahead. And comes out to neutralize. Jorg waits for everyone to tag up. Rampage back into the offensive zone. Far side, Marsh. They get it past him. Out to the blue line. Jorg comes across. Little hand pass to himself. Good battle right in front of the Vipers bench. And they're going to call Rampage for their 4th penalty of the game, interference. So eventually, hopefully, we kind of get it balanced out, but so far it's only been calls against the blue team. No calls against the white team. Very unbalanced. Because if you look at the play, it seems very balanced. Two teams pretty evenly matched. Rampage back on the penalty kill for the 4th time of the game. Interference called on Schumer. He'll spend a minute and a half talking with Robbie. Working the door over there. Shot from the point deflected. Ended up in the far corner. now even the Vipers' younger siblings are yelling, "Hey, you can't do that." I mean, they don't realize they're on their 4th power play already. And that one, after 4 tries, the Vipers get a power play goal and take the lead. So the coffee talk with Robbie is over earlier than we had hoped. And Rampage down by a goal. They need to keep the intensity up. Hopefully the balance rights itself as far as lopsided calls. Frank in to take the face-off. Vipers falling down. I'm surprised that wasn't the 5th power play awarded. Green, good pressure. Now the parents are yelling for hook. They want power plays all game. See Frank right in front of the Vipers bench, sends it back to Jorg, over to Green. Green up ahead. Vipers back into the Rampage zone. Jorg to the far corner, racing. Held along the far wall. 2-on-2 battle. Vipers come away with it. Shot towards the net, sticked aside by McKay. Jorg just missed totally laying a kid out, which is probably good because they probably would have given him a 10-2 the way this game's going. Roberts ahead, 2-2s. Twos, sends it in on the goalie, and Green rushing towards the net. Goalie decides to hold on. 10:05 left in the second, more than half the game still to go. Soper, Parent, Casagrande, Sanborn, and Mayer. Parent in to take the face-off. 2-1, Vipers lead. Rampage scored first. Vipers tied it, and then on their 4th power play attempts, got a power play goal to take the lead. Far side, Soper with pressure. Parent comes in to help. Mayer has it left to right. to the near wall. Back to the far side. Mayer into the corner. Battle down low, 2-on-2. Looks like a Viper stick wildly swinging around. Very dangerous. Sanborn across the Parent to Mayer, who bounces it off the boards right in front of the Vipers bench. Parent just about intercepted. Here come the Vipers back the other way. Sanborn picks it up ahead. Touched Casagrande's stick, but it's still in the Rampage zone, so icing it is. 9 minutes to go. Second period. Face off, won by the Vipers, sent down low. Jorg doing battle down behind McKay, who watches from the front, slides across out to the far point, to the near point. That shot, I think Green just got out of the way of it, went to the far side. Here is Helen from Schumer. Helen will dump and chase. A battle in the corner, out to the point. Green shot. The Vipers player had his hand up, but let it go. Oh, top of the circle, pass across to Marsh. Right out in front, deflected by Helen. Didn't get on net. Here come the Vipers back the other way. Vipers near wall. Pressure from Green. And Marsh. Jorg to the far side. Back up top. Vipers. Playing catch back and forth. They'll bring it to the near side. Shot sticked away by McKay. Centering pass broken up by Jorg and cleared out to center. Marsh with some pressure. Vipers skate right into the slot and then finally broken up back to the point. Far wall, Jorg, good stick work. Schumer comes in to help out. Vipers centering pass right out in front and into McKay's glove. .658, we've passed the halfway point of the period and the game. Vipers up by 1. Rampage still looking for their first power play of the game. Vipers finally scored on their 4th. Rampage has it to the near side. Worked up past Roberts. That's going to go for icing. Another few seconds tick off the clock. 6:46 to go in the second. Forwards behind the play, being asked to back up before the puck drop. Frank gets pushed away from the puck. Centering pass out in front. Roberts clears it. That will not go for icing, and Twos is racing towards the puck. Here comes Frank as well. Roberts at center. Good pressure from Roberts. And tie up there. Behind the play. Continues now. Mayer comes across. Wrapped around to the near side. Back up to Roberts. Roberts passes looked like a pass, ended up being a shot. Roberts gets hooked right behind the play. These guys are just not even caring. They watched, the guy was skating and watching Roberts get tripped and just watched it. Nothing. No even thought of blowing the whistle on the blatant trip. We got Soper, Parent, Casa Grande, Green, and Jorg. I'm watching Coach Clark give some instruction on the bench. Love to see that. Down low. Two up high. Green shot. Stick to side. Nobody there. Nobody in blue at least. Rampage trying to keep it going. I think it's about time for Rampage to take another penalty if you're going to keep following the schedule that they've been on so far. Green up ahead. Casa Grande and Soper playing catch. Vipers send it down. Jorg wraps it around up ahead to Casa Grande. Vipers back to the left point. Sent down low. Nice body by Parent. Some more pushing and shoving after the puck leaves. Parent sends it left to right. Down low is Jorg, up to Casa Grande. Gets it to Soper, who makes a nice move. And then the Vipers take it back. Jorg to Casa Grande. Casa Grande with Marsh. Marsh just a little too excited and got in before the puck. Would have been a 2-on-2. 4:25 to go in the second. 2-1's the score in favor of the Vipers. Marsh, Helen, Schumer. Won by the Vipers. Pressure from Helen. Sanborn backs out. Good stick by Schumer. Helen picks it up. Shot. Ends up on the far wall. Marsh ran into a player. Slow getting up. Appears to be okay. Schumer with a shot and gloved by the goalie. Marsh slowly making his way towards the goalie, looking for a little rebound that never came. On the blue line is Mayer and Sanborn. Face-off won by the Vipers. They'll attempt to clear it. Good pressure from Rampage, Sanborn, and Helen. And Rampage is going to have their 5th penalty. Interference. Oh my goodness. How do you call 5 penalties for one team and nothing for the other team? Helen for interference. I think I just figured it out. They got 2 coaches over there, 2 kids wearing helmets. They're clearly just, doing a better job on their bench. They got a lot more kids on their bench, too. That one was right on the line. Worked it in and a goal. 5th power play of the game, 2nd power play goal for the Vipers. Outs take the face off now. Frank with Robert and twos. It's okay. We've been down by 2 a couple times this weekend, and we've fought our way back. So boys just need to keep fighting. Hopefully Eventually we'll get at least one power play, and maybe they'll just stop calling the penalties against us. Offsides. Tie up in the circle. Pops loose. Twos try to get there. Roberts will come and send it ahead. On to Frank's stick. Steered aside by the Vipers goalie. Covered by the Vipers goalie. Frank in to take the face off. Quick shot from Twos, steered aside by the goalie. 2:46 left in the second period. Ooh, a nice shot by Sanborn. Deflected by Roberts, but it ended up being wide right. Sanborn sends it back down, and now the Vipers on a rush. Mayer coming across. It looked like McKay had that one, but somehow it ricocheted off. Wow. So the Vipers, with their fourth goal of the game, brings on chants of "Let's Go Vipers" from their parents. What they really should be chanting is "Thank you, refs." All right, 2:18 left in the second. Rampage looking for their first power play. Trailing by 3, 4-1. 2 power play goals on 5 power plays. Sandwiched by some even strength goals for the Vipers. Jorg up ahead to center. Casa Grande with some pressure. Green, Parent coming in. Forces an offsides. Have to hold your breath for a minute whenever there's a whistle, making sure it's actually offsides and not another penalty. .137 left. That face-off win had gone all the way down on the goalie. They are not posting shots. I have no idea what the shot totals are. It's been a fairly evenly played game, especially at even strength. And even with the power plays, Rampage hasn't. Oh, that's a trip. Oh, whoa, whoa. He's got his arm up, but I think he's making a mistake. Whoa, yeah, all right. We finally got a power play. Let's go. 1:10 left. Rampage with their first power play after 5 for the Vipers. Rampage parents very happy that they finally called a penalty against the other team. All right, Schumer, Helland, Marsh, Sanborn, and Mayer tie up in the face-off circle. Vipers come away with it. And another penalty. Interference on the Vipers. So a 5-on-3 for a minute 24. So just like that, Rampage with 2 consecutive calls in their favor. Here we go, 5-on-3. Good opportunity for the Rampage to get one, maybe two. Cleared out icing will be the call with 57 seconds left. 116 on the 5-on-3.
Go, Blue! Go, Logan!
Marsh to take the face off. That 180-foot shot right in on McKay, so he had to have his pad down. The Rampage, 5-on-3, having a hard time just getting set up. Here comes Schumer now. 36 seconds left in the period. Sent across. Marsh being pushed, shoved, and Rampage unable to hold it in. Gets over Mayer's stick. Rampage reset. 17 seconds. Down the middle, Sanborn. Shot just over the net. 10 seconds left in the period. Sent across to Sanborn. Shot towards the net. Into the far corner. And that is going to do it for the second period. We'll have 15 seconds of 5-on-3 and 9 more seconds of 5-on-4. But so far, Rampage not doing much with the two-man advantage. All right, start of the third. This is where Rampage is going to make their valiant comeback and get their first win of the weekend. Soper in to take the face-off, Parent on the right. Still 5-on-3 for 15 seconds. Jorg up to Green. Green skates it in. Down the middle, shot deflected up and hits the high glass. 4 seconds left on the 5-on-3. 5 seconds on 5-on-4. The Vipers have killed off both penalties. Rampage, not a whole lot of pressure. They've got the puck in the zone now. Set up. Shot towards the net. Out in front. Casagrande battling. Jorg watching from the point. Intercepted from Green on the far side. Sent down low. Right out in front, Casagrande, goal! I thought it was in. They're saying no goal, but it sure looked like the goalie caught it inside the net. Yeah, that was totally a goal, and they're talking about it now. It was a goal, but I don't think they're going to. They're
kidding me, guys? You're terrible.
They're saying no goal.
That was awful.
Even the Vipers parents agree that was a goal, but what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Yeah, it's good. It's good when the other team knows how bad that the refs are, but
we appreciate
your honesty and support.
I mean, we can see it right here.
Apparently the refs can't.
I think the net's off.
Oh, the net's off.
Yeah, we've got a chiropractor and a GP, but we don't have any eye doctors to help them out. I don't know.
Did you learn that in goalie class? It's kind of like a catcher.
All right, 13:55 left. Rampage with their second disallowed goal of the weekend. That one even more egregious than the first one that was taken away. And also that one was Casa Grande. So Casa Grande should have 3 goals on the weekend. And thankfully he's got one. And come the Vipers right out in front. Good battle going on. Up ahead, Vipers just outside the Rampage zone now. Chased back to their own blue line. Good pressure from Frank. Frank skates it in. Shot. Bounced off the Vipers goalie. Up ahead, breakaway. And that is definitely at least a penalty. Maybe a penalty shot. Let's see. The way that this game's going, they're just going to call the hook. The trip. The siblings want a penalty shot, but it's just another power play for the Vipers. That one very well deserved. Probably the first deserved one of the game. And we have a face-off infraction. Oh, they're going to bring it out. So, not sure what. Oh, they just kicked the. Not bringing it out. It was a face-off violation by the Vipers, so they made someone else come in and redo it. With the man advantage, shot towards the net to the far side. 1:20 left in the Vipers power play. 12:53 to go in the period. Third period, Rampage trailing 1-4. Shot from the point, deflected into the far corner, sent over to the near corner. Vipers taking their time, send it to the far side, extra attacker, down low, up top. Back to the half wall. Deflected off of Schumer. Good stick from Marsh. 35 seconds left. Rampage trying to get out. We got a whistle. Roughing. Power play is over. It'll be 4-on-4 for 33 seconds. And then Rampage will have a shortened power play. Roughing was the call. 12:08 left in the third. 4-on-4 hockey. Soper in to take the face-off. One by the Vipers. Twos flips it back in. Soper's like, what are you doing, dude? Sometimes funny to see their reactions to each other. Didn't you see me? Sent across. Sanborn tried to get it deep. Intercepted by the Vipers. Sanborn being chased to the near side. Skates it up ahead. Through some traffic across the Casa Grande. Casa Grande down the left-hand side. Into the corner. Bodies flying like bowling pins. Twos with a push right as the shot went. That probably could have been a penalty as well. And more so, could have been a penalty shot. Oh, here's Soper on a breakaway. Oh, what a save and a rebound. Rampage with another chance. Good deflection out front. What a save on Soper by the goalie. Looked like he had that one dead to rights in the goalie. Beautiful. Up ahead. Soper tried to get it to Sanborn. Sanborn will dump and change. Rampage on the power play right now for another 15 seconds. Shot hits the goalpost right out in front. Rampage knocking on the doorstep, but can't get him to go. Shot, another goal post. End-to-end goal post action here. Ooh, with 10 minutes to go in the third. Soper being pressured into the corner, run into, and the Vipers just ice it. But goal posts end to end. Still 4-1. Back to full strength 5-on-5 hockey. Martian to take the face off. Rampage had an extra player out there again, which is okay if you pull your goalie, but with 10 minutes to go and down by 3, not usually a strategy that's employed. Jorg down to Marsh. Marsh looking to center it. Vipers send it to the far side. Green pinching down. Helen will cover the point. Back to the near corner. Or near point. Helen across to Green. Green up ahead. Kicked and picked up by Jorg. Jorg through some traffic. Marsh into the near corner. 1-on-2. Helen comes in to even it out. Vipers to the far wall. To the point. Green. Not much on that one. Jorg, a lot on it. Blocked by a Vipers player and iced with 9:25 left in the third period. McKay sends the puck down. And Page sending on fresh players. Parent, Frank, Twos. Looks like Twos is back on D. Roberts up front. Twos and Sanborn. So a little bit of playing with the lines, playing with Twos up and back. Hopefully we can at least get Cam back and maybe Brody for this afternoon's game, which will happen in just a few short hours. Shot towards the net, blocked. Right out in front, cleared. Frank gets there. He's got Roberts, passes over to Parent. Parent down the left-hand side to Roberts in front, right out in front. And there's a delayed call. Roberts gets taken out. Let's see what the actual call is. Roberts was right in the middle. Good passing from Frank to Parent, back to the middle to Roberts. And the call, cross check. 8:54 to go. Rampage on another power play. They were slow in coming, but getting some now. Icing. Soper in for the faceoff. Marsh on the right, Casagrande on the left. Up to the top and picked up by the Vipers, who are short-handed. Vipers controlling in the Rampage zone with one less skater. Rampage unable with an extra skater. The Vipers are just skating around with it. Rampage just kind of letting them. We've got an extra guy and we're not double teaming any of them. Vipers doing a fantastic job killing this power play. Now Rampage with an opportunity. Up ahead to Marsh. 2-on-1. Back the other way. Shot. No rebound. Loose puck now. Soper was there, whacked at it, got the puck to come loose before the whistle. Sanborn finishes his check. Green. 20 seconds left in the power play. Up towards Marsh. Both teams changing. And The Vipers just send it right down on McKay, who almost covered because the Vipers were flying down. Rampage has an opportunity to catch them, and the Vipers back to full strength. Picked up by Green, fired in. Vipers from behind their own net. Some pressure from Casa Grande. That one went through Jorg's feet, so he'll have to race back as the Vipers player went flying by. Vipers definitely keeping the pressure on Rampage. Marsh with Soper. Marsh across the Soper, and the whole Vipers team is clogged up in the middle. Marsh being pushed around down behind the net, and Rampage unable to hold it in. Green will reset. Up ahead to Helen. Soper was going for a change, didn't see the puck. Green has Helen. Green sends it up, gets knocked down. Schumer unable. Here's Parent. Good pressure into the boards. Jorg helps out 2-on-1, but the Vipers player finally loses it to Jorg. .604 left, third period. Rampage scored first and have not scored since. Trailing 4-1. Up ahead to Helen. Helen gets it out of the zone. Pressure from Schumer. Schumer with the takeaway. He had a nice breakaway yesterday off of one of these takeaways. Schumer gets tripped. And no penalty. Just a whistle as the goalie covers. Good takeaway by Schumer. Unable to get a good shot off as he was being hauled down. Face off won by the Warriors. They will skate it up and ahead. Good pressure from Rampage. Casagrande takes it away. He gets tripped or interfered with. Play continues. Twos. Up ahead to Roberts. Roberts has Frank. Far side hits Casagrande. In front is Frank. Frank gets taken down. Casagrande gets taken down. Two Rampage players both taken down, and play just continues. I think the refs have given up at this point. Guess they've called all the penalties they're going to call into McKay's glove. Defensive face-off coming with 4:36 to go in the third. Here comes Helen. Down the left, passes across. Soper, shot towards there in front. Loose puck. Finally a whistle. Lots of pushing and shoving going on. Marsh trying to tell everybody to calm down. It's like Helen and a Vipers player both going. Roughing, matching minors. Will stay at 5-on-5. 4:22 left in the third. Vipers have the puck. Pressure from Rampage. Coming up on 4 minutes to go. Rampage keeping it in the Viper zone. And now have to reset. They do. Center ice. Jorg gets hauled down. More bodies crashing behind the net. Schumer up ahead. Picked up by the Vipers. Here's Schumer. Up ahead, he gets interfered with. Marsh will chase. Right out in front of the net. Dangerous pass. Vipers. Back to the Rampage blue line. Picked up by Jorg. Jorg circles at center. Passes across to Parent. Parent right off the bench. Hits Soper. Soper to Schumer. Schumer dumps is going to change along with Jorg. Pretty good passing going on there, but no shot on net. Rampage finishes the change. Sanborn ahead to Casagrande, but that puck missed him. They'll get there before icing. 2:50 to play. Rampage not giving up. Just also not getting any kind of puck luck. Up ahead to Casagrande. Casagrande. Sanborn at center. Frank. Sanborn. Parent watching. Sanborn across. Blocked in front. Picked up by the Vipers and then sent to the far side. Vipers trying to get one more goal. Sanborn, or Frank, cross to Casagrande. Back up to Frank. Frank has Parent with him. Frank, Parent going to the net to Parent. Parent shovels it towards the net, but not much on it. Easy play for the goalie. Flip back up and right in on net. Roberts will race in for it. Roberts comes across. Vipers to center. Green knocked down. Jorg with good pressure. Players back behind the net, into the boards. Vipers to the top. Down low. Shot blocked twice. Ticked aside by McKay. 1:25 left. And a goal. 5-1. 1:25 to play. Didn't see the shot or the puck go in, but the ref pointed and the player celebrated. Pretty big letdown of a game after yesterday's games, especially how this game started, and they seemed pretty evenly matched. Quite a few power plays for the other team, couple power play goals. And then when it looked like Rampage had cut it in half, and even the other team agreed that they had, refs said no goal. So just frustrating. They got another chance this afternoon. It is 10:13 here in Nashville. Next showtime is at 12:30 for a 1:30 Central Time game. It's a 1:30 game back at the Antioch rink where we played yesterday morning. So hopefully the technical portion of the video will be better like it was yesterday. And hopefully the boys can get a little snack and be ready to go. Find that W. 21 seconds left. Here's Marsh. One more try. Marsh. Backhand. Oh, right out in front. Soper scored. No, that was the goalie's stick. Thought that was the puck in there. They're still fighting for it. 8 seconds left. Green trying. Just no puck luck for Rampage in this game. Even when they get it in, the refs say no. So 5-1 the final. We will see you again at 1:30 Central Time. Keep it up, Rampage.